Many families with starving children in an isolated pocket of northern Yemen have no food except the boiled leaves of local wildvine, a sign of how some are falling through the cracks of international relief efforts trying to prevent widespread death from famine around the country. At least 20 children are known to have died of starvation already this year in the province that includes the district. The real number is likely far higher. Because Yemen is more than 3 years into a civil war, the country's already fragile ability to feed itself has been wrecked. Around 2.9 million women and children are acutely malnourished, while another 400,000 children are fighting for their lives a step away from starvation. As an immediate response to this epidemic, relief agencies are sending over 10,000 food baskets to the district and increasing its mobile teams from 3 to 4 while providing transportation to health facilities. In the U.S., Tropical Storm Florence was downgraded to a Category 1 hurricane on Friday and is poised to affect more than 10 million this week in the southeastern U.S. Once a powerful Category 4 storm, Florence became a slow-moving Category 1 before it made landfall in North Carolina on Friday. However, forecasters warned the storm could bring catastrophic storm surges and cause devastating flooding. Florence is moving toward the west near 5 miles per hour, and a turn toward the northwest is expected Saturday and Sunday. Continual weakening is forecast while Florence moves further inland during the next couple of days and is likely to weaken to a tropical depression by Saturday night. In Texas, senatorial candidates Ted Cruz and Beto O'Rourke agreed to 3 debates after months of back and forth. The first 2 debates will be on domestic policy, and the third will be divided between domestic and foreign policy. They will take place in front of live audiences on September 21st in Dallas at Southern Methodist University, on September 30th at University of Houston, and on October 16th in a San Antonio television studio. These 3 debates promise to further raise the profile of what appears to be a surprisingly competitive race. The contest has already drawn more national media attention than any other Senate race this year because of the enormous stakes and the very different political personalities of the 2 candidates. In other news, on September 14th, several people gathered around to remember the life of 19-year-old David Golbayan, who was fatally struck by a car while riding his bike last week in Mercedes, Texas. Family and friends reunited in a sea of white clothing, burning candles, and red and blue balloons. His family has chosen to look at his death in a positive way. Not only has his passing raised concern among the cycling community, but his father says this accident may be someone else's blessing. Donating his heart, lungs, and pancreas, David has died a hero, and his tragedy is now ending as a celebration of life.